Stop motion animation has gone hand in hand with the Lego hobby since before most of us were even born. But the good news is that these days it's more accessible than ever. With just a smartphone and a bit of knowledge, you can begin bringing your Lego ideas to life. This video isn't going to go in depth about camera setups or software, so today we'll be using Stop Motion Studio on an iPhone, but our tips can be applied with any setup or device.
Tip number 1, start simple. It's very easy to get caught up in ambitious ideas and have a feature film in mind, but really just grab a brick, grab a base plate and start animating. Get the feel for it first. Minifigs can seem simple, but they're deceptively complicated because they've got multiple points of articulation that you need to keep track of. So start with a brick, easy.
Tip number 2, control the light. Consistent lighting is essential. You may not notice any changes in light with your eye, but the camera will pick it up, making the end result inconsistent. So block out natural light as much as you can and use something else for your lighting. And you don't need expensive studio lights. You can easily get started with anything you might have around the home. And be careful of TV's reflections.
And even your clothing.
Your lights are going to reflect off what you're wearing, so it's a good idea to wear something dark to minimize that.
Tip number 3, manual camera settings. If your camera is set to auto, it's basically trying to guess the correct exposure for every frame. It's great for selfies, not for stop motion. How that's going to look in the final product is you'll get flickering and maybe even weird changes in focus. So make sure your camera is set to manual mode. All of these settings can be overwhelming, but we're going to go through the essential ones as simply as possible and as quickly as possible. White balance is really hard to explain in a short amount of time. We'll probably do a whole other video on it and it'll go for 5 hours. But as a rule of thumb, you just want to pick one where the whites look as pure white as possible. ISO in simple terms is the light sensitivity of the camera. So if you boost this, you get brighter images, but you also introduce more noise. So you just want to have this as low as possible. Shutter speed is the amount of time that the shutter is open, letting light through. In the case of stop motion, you don't want to worry about it too much. You just want to make sure that it's set so that the image isn't too bright or too dark.
Tip 4, bump proof everything. Use things like blue tack to keep things stable and to stop them from slipping around. Use a sturdy tripod. For example, this is one we often use in our animations with some beautiful ankle weights added for extra sturdiness. But if you don't have one, you can make one out of Lego bricks. Here's a super simple one made from basic Lego parts and some blue tack shoved in for good measure. Essentially, you want to prevent or minimize any unwanted movement while you're filming because, trust us, it's a real pain to try and get things lined up again.
Tip 5, get your Zen on. Before filming, do something relaxing, like meditate, go for a walk, have a nice cup of tea, anything that you find relaxing. Okay, I think that's probably only relaxing for Al. During filming, be mindful. Don't rush. Take care not to bump things, like Al just did. And ideally, if you can, control the camera remotely, like we're doing here with the iPad.
Tip number 6, make mistakes. We all know that we should learn from our mistakes, but sometimes it is so easy to stop when things aren't working. But don't give up, keep going. Take all the learning you can get. Stop motion is inherently a lot of work, but that's also what makes it so rewarding.
So there you go.
The end. Hopefully we've given you some helpful tips to get you started.
We've got some more in-depth videos on specific topics coming soon, so please subscribe to keep updated.